Every leader that you admire, whether it's a CEO, an athlete, or a public figure, they got to where they were because they did hard things. Today, we are going to talk about getting comfortable being uncomfortable. So one of the people that I think of when I think about being uncomfortable is the late, great Kobe Bryant. When I think of his life, I think about this is someone who literally lived outside of his comfort zone. He would push himself to do things that none of his teammates would do. He would wake up at 4 a.m. and be in the gym while they were still sleeping. This man literally worked out 6 days a week and 6 hours a day. He put in so much work to develop his craft because he realized if he wanted to get to the next level, he was gonna have to do what no one else was doing. And that meant he would be in the gym and he would shoot 1,000 shots per day. He would just lay them up. And so his work ethic is what led him to become a 5-time NBA champion. Without going against the grain, without going against his norm, he would not be able to get where he was. And so I believe a lot of us have a little Kobe in us, right? We may not be on his level, but a lot of us are able to achieve things that we don't think are really possible. Just think about your track record. A lot of you have degrees, whether it's a bachelor's degree or a professional degree. You went to school for maybe 3, 4, 5 years and you achieved a degree. You had to study, you had to stay up late, you had to do projects. Like you put in a lot of work to get that piece of paper. And that, I'm sure, for you was very uncomfortable because who really likes studying extra hours? Who really likes putting in all that work? I think about me. I went to law school and it was one of the most challenging and sacrificial times of my life because I had to study for several months, multiple hours a day, and not be social and not do a lot of the things my friends were doing so that I could pass that exam. So for you, I know you can do uncomfortable things. A lot of you have built businesses. Maybe you're an entrepreneur and you've built your business from the ground up. You've started what you thought was never possible. You were able to make your own money and become an entrepreneur. And how exciting is that? So I don't want you to ever doubt and think that I cannot do hard things, that I cannot do things that make me feel uncomfortable. What I realize is that every single thing that you want in this life is on the other side of discomfort. If you want to lose weight, you are going to experience discomfort because you have to go to the gym, you have to eat right. That process is not comfortable. If you want better relationships, you have to do uncomfortable things. You have to have hard talks with friends. You have to deny yourself of certain things that you really want. So anything that you really aspire to have will require some discomfort, will require some shedding, will require putting you in a position that you don't want to be in. But isn't it interesting how most people spend their entire lives trying to avoid discomfort? Because, when you grew up as a child, you were always taught to do comfortable things. You were taught to get a safe job, to be in a safe neighborhood, in a safe community. Just never rock the boat. As long as you're doing what's safe, you'll be fine. But I'm here to tell you that, in fact, is actually a trap, and it's something that's hurting your mindset. Because what comfort looks like is coming home, binge watching Netflix when you say you want to be an entrepreneur, but yet you have no time. You're not able to step into your new season with the same old habits and the same old mindsets. It's that whole caterpillar to butterfly effect, right? There has to be a transformation. There has to be a transformation from one thing to the other. So here's my challenge to you. I want you to do something that makes you uncomfortable this week. Just one thing. I want you to pick one thing that you can do that makes you uncomfortable. Maybe this looks like you need to have a hard conversation with someone. A friend, a family member, something. Maybe it's you need to show up online more. So maybe you just need to turn on the camera and just start speaking. Just start speaking to the camera until you become comfortable. And you're gonna do this because I want you to think about what are the consequences gonna be if I'm in the same position next year that I am in today? Am I gonna be happy? Am I gonna be fulfilled? Am I gonna be proud of myself? See, no one really wants to let themselves down. Nobody really wants to live in regret. So I really want to encourage you to take steps of doing uncomfortable things because the reward, the outcome, the Kobe Bryant effect is that you are going to see progress, that you are going to see that my life can change, it can elevate if I just do the hard thing. So do whatever you need to do, whether that's taking a break from social media, maybe you need to wake up earlier, maybe you need a business coach, whatever it takes, do what you need to do. If this video resonated with you, I want you to share it with someone who is stuck in their mindset of being comfortable, that you know they have more potential. You know that they can do a lot better with their lives, but they are somewhere just questioning their abilities. They're questioning their greatness, but you can see that there is greatness within them, but they just have to get uncomfortable. So to see more videos like this, I want you to hit the like button and also subscribe to my channel. We will have more videos on faith, empowerment, and entrepreneurship, and I will see you in the next video.